Hey, this is Jonah again. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience so far with testosterone. So I never had a super hard time, like I hear from a lot of folks. I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and it was something that was important to me, but it wasn't like I needed it to be okay. That being said, I think if I had let myself go for a long time and hadn't done anything and taken tea, I could have gotten there. Um, so I'm glad that I nipped it in the bud and I took care of starting tea when I needed to. Um, I used to have very, very low energy, absolutely no sex drive, um, and so on. So since starting tea, I have a lot of energy. I used to sleep horribly, but I'm sleeping well. I actually can fall asleep at a semi-reasonable time. Um, and I, thank goodness, have a sex drive again, which is super important. Especially I'm in a relationship, and that was a hard thing. Um, my voice has dropped considerably in the past not long. Siri is trying to have a conversation with me. Like it wasn't dropping when I in my voice clips from 2 months. It had hardly dropped, and now from 2 months to 3 months, it's a big drop. Um, yeah, so that's been really cool. I like having a lower voice. I like the feeling it kind of rumble in my throat. It's fun. And I'm noticing when I talk, it's showing a little bit more. Uh, like I can see it moving up and down, and when I swallow and whatnot. So my voice, have a lot more body hair. I'm starting to grow quite the happy trail, which I know will be really hard to see through the camera, but it's there. I'm growing a happy trail right now. Um, Otherwise, body hair, I'm growing a little bit of upper lip hair. You can't really see that either, but there's more than there used to be. It's like kind of, there are some longer and darker hairs down here, and then there's just a little bit throughout. So that's pretty exciting, only 3 months, and that's starting to come out. Would love to have a mustache sometime soon. That would be super cool. Um, I haven't noticed a ton my leg or arm hair increasing, but that hasn't wasn't something that I ever cared that much about, so I wasn't paying super close attention. Um, I feel like maybe my face has changed a little bit, but I've also gained some weight, so since starting tea, so that would make sense if my face has gained a little bit more weight. I feel like I maybe have more upper body strength, although I don't do anything to help with that. I don't work out at all. I don't lift any weights. I don't anything, pretty much. I actually get more lower body workout than I do upper. I walk a lot. I don't drive, so I walk a lot. I actually use a Razor scooter a lot to get around. And yeah. Um, let's see. I started to notice my voice dropping pretty early on, and that's because I play guitar and I sing every day. And so I started to play in a slightly different key and whatnot, and it just started to feel like it was hard to hit those higher notes that I could easily hit before. Now it's dropped considerably, and it's really hard. I can't hit those notes that I used to hit at all. Um, Emotionally, I felt really good. I I just feel more even keel. I feel like I'm not getting as sad. I do feel like I'm getting upset in the way of anger more. But where I normally would be getting upset, I still am. It's not, that hasn't changed. It's just I'm feeling it differently. And it's coming out differently, and I think showing more to others, where I would know before, but nobody else would necessarily know, but now everybody knows. The one thing that I have noticed that's been negative is I've noticed that my social anxiety has skyrocketed. Um, and a lot of the time that's coupled with some intoxicants if I'm drinking. And I say something that maybe I would have said before, and I'll feel like people maybe are like taken aback for a second, but then they move past it, where I end up dwelling on it forever. And I have to talk to people about it, and I'm just really upset, and all that. So that hasn't been so much fun, but I'm feeling like it's maybe the alcohol and whatnot, and that I, more than ever, feel like I need to be in control of myself. And so maybe just I need to be drinking less when I am drinking. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's just something that I'm figuring out at the moment, and we'll see. Um, Hopefully that I'll work through that and work past it. Uh, yeah, I am not really sure if there's anything else, but if there is, hair-wise, I'm Jewish. My dad's side is Jewish, and my brother and I both have unibrows, but mine was always little, like just little faint, like little hairs in the middle. But now that's really starting to come in, so maybe sometime in the future I'll have like a nice thick unibrow. Okay, yeah, I don't think that there's anything else, but if there is, I will be sure to let you know sometime soon. Bye.